Hey Capricorn, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your energy check for February 2022. And this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements, any prominent placements in Capricorn. Let me raise this up just a little bit. There we go. And we're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And we're going to do a past, present, future, 3 rows. Checking in on your energy for February 2022 Cap. Here is the past. We've got the 8 of Wands reversed. We've got the 10 of Swords. We've got the 6 of Cups reversed. So right away, it looks like there's some kind of lack of communication or slow communication. And it's creating a feeling of very possibly being, I'm hearing ghosted for some of you, but this is a feeling of being betrayed. It's past betrayal that's happened over a long period of time. And this 6 of Cups is having to do with releasing something from the past, also releasing a past soulmate situation, relationship, person. It's also having to do with not talking to someone for a long time and then releasing them somehow. This can be someone that you've known since childhood. It can be someone that you feel like you've had a past life connection with, whether it's romantic or friendship or even a family, familial. Let's see, and we're going to clarify all this too, Capricorn. Let's look at energy in present time. We've got the Ace of Cups. Oof, we've got the 2 of Cups reversed. And then we've got the 6 of Wands. We have 2 sixes here, which is all about really kind of harmonizing things, asking for help, receiving help when you do ask for it. So here we have this big heart opening, and this looks like some kind of, I would say, a need to balance masculine and feminine in your space. There's some kind of need to masculine energy. Okay, there's something that needs to be done. There's receiving that's happening, and now there's also something that actually needs to be done action orientedly in order to move into this place of victory. Okay. And this is present energy. This is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This is about completely halting your energy, holding your horses. Here's Temperance, not having patience to do that, but there is that imbalance that's coming up again. And the imbalance has to do with this kind of untoward energy, this feeling of betrayal energy. So there's this lack of communication, open to receiving, and then just this halt of energy and this release of the past. Again, having to do with like lying, cheating, stealing, past sneaky monkey business, past planning. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm going to clarify with this deck. So let's look at this. There's a lot of past energy that's coming up here to be looked at. Let's look at this 8 of Wands reversed. So this energy of not communicating clearly or a lot or quickly. This is also about manifesting very slowly when it comes to this. And here's this 2 of Cups. So it's manifesting very slowly when it comes to this union. And not really seeing the big picture when it comes to this union, about this manifesting slowly. What are you not seeing? And here's this like fast forward victory. It's like somebody's not seeing the big picture of what the star-crossed part of this union. There's not a lot of communication about the star-crossed part of this union. And for whatever reason, that is creating some kind of feeling of betrayal. And this past betrayal comes up again sometime soon this month. This has to do with perhaps a married queen not acting married, but this is also somebody intrinsically who's not feeling like they can trust themselves because of this lack of, I want to say lack of commitment, but this lack of conversation or communication regarding this connection. And somebody has a lot of wishes and a lot of dreams around this that feel like didn't, I feel like somebody has a lot of wishes that they feel like weren't matched by another person. And here's karmic justice coming in. So it's like, even though there are these sad things or these upsetting things that were going on in this lack of communication, there was sadness, there was some kind of justice around this too. This also could be some kind of marriage. Somebody also rushed into a marriage. Okay, so let's take a look at this, releasing the soulmate in the past, releasing this person in the past, and this was done in order to manifest forward into the future. This was done in order to reap benefits of some kind. And it looks like they've done this before. Either you or this person that you're thinking of in your life. This is traveling forward, trusting the universe. You've done this before. You've had to leave things behind before in order to maintain some kind of stability. Yeah, it's almost like you move forward into the future, maintaining stability, having to do with resources, but this cuts you off from other things too. So let's take a look at this. This is like the opposite of the Ace of Cups for me. This is like, I'm holding on so tightly that I'm closing off my heart chakra to receive. And now in present time, it's like, okay, I've done this in the past. And now I'm opening my heart chakra to receive. I'm even opening my heart chakra to receive a new love or a new sense of this love. I'm opening the door to that. I'm really trusting the universe. And instead of persevering and trying really hard, I'm just kind of letting the universe tell me what to do, letting the universe guide me. Though I am not actively pursuing this. So it's like I'm waiting for it. And that's why earlier it's like, but action needs to happen. I'm waiting for this. I'm receiving this instead of doing anything about it. This can be a reconciliation, new start, brand new beginning. This can be a judgment call, but this is having to make an action toward that. Okay, and here's that 10 of Swords. That 10 of Swords was up here. This is like I'm having to make some kind of decision, make some action around this past betrayal. What is that? It has something to do with being an expert at this. I want to say too that it's not just necessarily love related. This can be business related, but this is talking about being an expert in this because you've dealt with things that didn't work in the past, relationship or business wise. So you absolutely know how to start fresh, how to start over, how to begin again. And now you're an expert and aware of what needs to happen because of all of this experience in the past. Okay. Let's take a look at the Six of Wands. This is victory. This is being acknowledged by many. Wow, yeah. And here's the Emperor. So Capricorn, here you are ruling the roost, ruling your empire, and other people noticing this, seeing you as famous, even seeing you as this emperor, this very strong, important person. And knowing that because you have wisdom. And this is about holding on to resources, having to make some shrewd decisions to build your empire. This is also about not spreading yourself too thin. It's also about not giving to too many people. It's like really having a plan and knowing where your resources are going and knowing your worth. But there's still this feeling of, did I really follow my highest and my greatest potential? I have all this, but did I really follow my highest and my greatest potential? There's some sort of like feeling that there's a need for healing here still. And then here in the future, later on in February, we have this halting of energy again, because there's that imbalance that wants to be healed. And it has to do with, the past. Did I make the right decisions? I made a lot of decisions and I have learned from my decisions that I've made. I'm an expert in what I'm doing now, but now it's almost like I want to atone for the past. Let's see what's going on. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles, this halt of energy. It's like, hold on, before I go any further, I'm not sure if I'm emotionally ready to leave things behind. I'm not sure if I'm emotionally ready to like totally let go of that past, even though I kind of already have. I made the decision to do it. Can I turn back around? And there's also this, if I turn back around, here's the 1111 card. This is your highest and your greatest like path, your truth, your lucky, like you're on the right path, but it's reversed. It's like, again, I'm feeling like you're questioning, did I choose the right path? Wow. And here's Temperance reversed. And here's Temperance proper. So when I asked, did I choose the right path? I really feel like you can't make the wrong decision. To tell you the truth, you cannot make the wrong decision. You made a decision and you moved forward with it. And those are the lessons that you needed to learn, and you didn't make the wrong choice. This is about alchemizing anything that comes toward you, alchemizing that so that it works. This is also having angelic guidance with you, helping you. Wow, check it out. And here's the Seven of Swords again. So this angelic advice, this does have to do also with planning what it is that you need to do for you. And so you're questioning this, but you can't make the wrong decision. And you were making these plans for you. You did what you needed to do in the moments that you needed to do them. Let's take a look at this and healing the situation of that feeling. This is about taking time. So here you are stopping. This isn't an accident either that you're questioning any of this. So this is the divine universe coming in and giving you a moment so that you can see things from a different perspective. So you can look at this, look at divine timing and recognize where there was divine timing and where there was not divine timing for one reason or another. These are all major arcana too. So this is quite a soul lesson that you are moving through. It's almost like a life review that you're giving yourself. And when we do that, there's a reason for it, because there's a huge transformation that's coming. It's like you're ready to be the butterfly. So this is standing up for the things that you really want, the things that are you, the things that make you who you are. That's what part of this healing is about, standing up for you. And again, here we have that Six of Cups. Standing up for you, you had to stand up for you. Part of standing up for you and being really who you truly were was releasing that Six of Cups for whatever reason. Let's ask why. Why is that? And here's that Knight of Pentacles. This one is to halt you so that you can do this life review, so you can think about it. But this is the reason why you had to do that, is so that you could move forward methodically and build, move forward and build and not go backwards. As the Capricorn that you are, climb that mountain and get to the top with every methodical step forward. It's a sure-footed thing. So for whatever reason, that past thing had to be released in order for you to methodically move forward into your greatness, into your Emperor. So let's take a look at this Seven of Swords. This is the stuff in the past. And you're like, okay, I basically have to make a decision. I'm just halting. It's almost like I feel like a lot of times this is not being able to make a decision until you have more information. But for me right now, I just feel like it's a halting of energy. It's like you're saying no. You're saying no in order to have complete emotional fulfillment in a different way. This is also this trying not to have a tower moment. It's like, I'm saying no to avoid a tower moment. I'm choosing one path over another path in order to avoid a tower moment. I'm leaving the past in the past. And I'm making an offer to build a bridge, build a foundation in another way. Okay. Let's take a look at energy that you don't see coming. Cap, energy that you don't see coming this month. False person. This is somebody to be aware of. Child. Main male. And coffin. So what this looks like to me, to tell you the truth, what this really looks like is somebody coming forward who is already committed somewhere else. And like you're either ending this or they're ending this or not even letting it get started. This could even be you saying no to that. I'm not going to sacrifice what I have built. I am choosing this other path. I'm not creating a tower moment. That's what it feels like. And this can be romantic, but this can also be partnership. And the child, in this case, a lot of times this child, it can be inner children, but also it can be people who are counting on you or people who count on you for something. So being the emperor, this could be being a father, but it can also be, being the big boss. People are counting on you to make certain decisions that are healthy for everyone in the company or whatever that is. And they're also counting on you to see who these false people are, or false people who are offering things that are not good for the health of the whole, basically. And this is you putting some kind of end to that. Okay, let's take a look at your Moonology, Capricorn. What is going on? What do your angels and guides want to tell you about this month? Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. That's what it feels like down here. This life review, there's some kind of information that's going to come toward the new moon, toward the end of February. And adjustments are required. A time for healing. So there's a lot of adjustment going on here in February for you, Capricorn, and a lot of contemplation, a lot of life review. It even feels like there are some decisions that are needing to be made. And this is a lot. I don't feel like it's burdensome necessarily, but I feel like it's heavy. And I feel like you take on the responsibility of making these decisions because you have created this empire, you rule the empire. This is yours to choose. This is yours to maintain, and you're up for it. You take care of it. So this is what I have for you, your energy check for February. I'll be back to do another energy check and your love stitch in a couple of days, Capricorn. Thank you for being here. I'll talk to you soon.